Are you looking for a brand new MP3 player? In this video, I will show you the best MP3 players in 2020 based on my personal opinion and hours of research. I have included options for every type of consumer, so if you're looking for a budget or the best MP3 player, I'll have the best product for you. And if you want more information and updated pricing on the products mentioned in this video, be sure to check out all the links in the description down below. On number 5, we've got the Sony WA55 Walkman. If the idea of using iTunes freaks you out and spending more than $250 on an MP3 player just isn't plausible, then your best MP3 player is probably the Sony WA55 Walkman. Packed with 16 GB of built-in storage and a slick touchscreen UI, the WA55 starts at around $200 and comes in multiple colors that will suit any taste. For audiophiles, the WA55 supports high-res playback, plus the DCH can help restore lossy files back to a near lossless state. Unlike your phone, Sony's Walkman comes with an S-Master HX digital amp that's powerful enough to drive some relatively high impedance headphones while still accommodating low impedance cans too. Versatile and easy to use, the Sony WA55 gets the nod as our MP3 player pick for the first time buyer. A few of the pros on this one is that it has an expandable memory card slot, it's a minimalist user interface, and it's easy to upload new music. The only con I was able to find on the Sony Walkman is the charging cable, which is a proprietary charging cable. On number 4, we've got the SanDisk Clip Sport Plus. Looking for an MP3 player to take running with you? If so, you probably want something small and light. It probably doesn't need to hold days worth of music, and it probably doesn't need to offer the highest audio quality out there. Most of all, you probably don't want to fork out a ton of cash for it. If that's you, in our view, the SanDisk Clip Sport Plus is the best option for you. For starters, the device offers 60 GB of storage, and while that may not be enough for your phone, 16 GB can hold a ton of songs. On top of that, despite being built for sport, it actually supports a pretty wide range of audio formats, including MP3, AAC, FLAC, WAV, and WMA. Perhaps most important for a device like this is the battery life, and it will last you a good 20 hours. You'll even get Bluetooth, which is a huge deal for many who will be using this while running or performing other activities and don't want cables to get in the way. The interface is relatively easy to use too. Sure, it's a little dated and it isn't as powerful as what you'll find on your smartphone, but it's still capable as a music player. There's no touchscreen though. Instead, you navigate through hardware buttons that also serve as playback controls when music is playing, but we didn't have any issues with that. As for the sound, as long as you don't expect full audiophile level quality, you won't get in any trouble. We think you'll find the sound very capable. Overall, it's slightly muddy with a small dip in clarity, but for most that won't matter, especially when you're out on a run or hitting the weights at the gym. A few of the pros on this one is that it's ultra portable, inexpensive, and easy to use. The only con on this one is that the audio quality isn't as good as the others in this list. On number 3, we've got the A. Kern AK Jr. A. Kern is known for building top-notch audio devices at a reasonable price, and for that reason, we think the A. Kern AK Jr. is the best mid-range MP3 player out there of the ones that we've seen so far. In fact, after spending some time using it, I would argue that it's a pretty serious contender against even much more expensive players. Before diving into the player's capabilities, you'll notice how well designed it is. The sleek metallic look is very classy, and using it gives you a similar status symbol feel as you'll get with the iPhone. The AK Jr. comes in at $259, which is a very reasonable price for a device of this caliber. For that price, you'll get 64 GB of onboard storage, though there is a micro SD card slot in case you want to expand upon that storage. On top of that, it supports all major audio formats, including FLAC, WAV, MP3, AAC, AIFF, and many more. and it's also able to play at sample rates up to 129k Hz. The interface of the device is relatively easy to control too. The home screen simply gives you options for songs, albums, artists, and so on. Tap through using the touchscreen and you'll be able to select the music you want to listen to. It would be nice if that touchscreen was a little more responsive, but you'll get used to it. The battery life sits in at around 9 hours, which isn't amazing, but not terrible either. So how does it actually sound? In one word, it sounds beautiful. The music is dynamic and crisp. With a nice and powerful sound in every aspect. The soundstage on these, when paired with a great pair of headphones, is huge. That's to say, the left and the right are clearly defined, while instruments played at the center of a mix are giving plenty of room to breathe. A few of the pros on this one is that it's beautifully designed, the audio sounds great, and it also offers a Bluetooth connection so that the cables won't get in your way. The only con on this one is that the touchscreen isn't responsive enough in my opinion. On number 2, we've got the Apple iPod Touch 7. Apple took us all by surprise when it announced the iPod Touch 7, the first upgrade to its portable music and video player since 2015. With enhancements to power, capability, and communication, the updated iPod Touch is fully geared towards gaming, with the release coming just in time for launch of Apple's new gaming services, Apple Arcade. The bigger upgrade, at least for audio enthusiasts, is the support for the high-res audio codec FLAC, as well as Apple Lossless, giving you more options than ever when it comes to accessing audiophile quality music. The iPod Touch 7 is now using a high-res audio playback app called VOX. The strings had a warm and natural quality, while soprano vocal duets soared sweetly above the mix without ever sounding harsh. In our review, we also tested out the inbuilt speaker at the bottom of the iPod Touch, and it packs quite a punch despite its size. It won't do for listening to your high-res music, but if you just want a little background music for your gaming sessions and can't be bothered to dig your headphones out, it works just fine. If you need a new MP3 player and you don't mind using iTunes, the iPod Touch will do just fine. A few of the pros on this one is that it's well designed, it comes with a ton of apps as well, and a few cons on this one is that the audio formats are limited and there's no Touch ID. And then finally on number 1, we've got the Onkyo DP X1A. Onkyo has been a well-known and esteemed name in audio for years, and for a good reason. The Onkyo DP X1A may not be the most compact player on this list, but it is the best all-rounder, offering lots of customizability, an intuitive interface, and fantastic sound quality. Let's start with the design, which is pretty attractive. In general, the DP X1A looks a little bit like a phone, but much thicker, and is completely optimized for audio use. How so? Well, for starters, it has 2 audio ports, 1 headphone jack and 1 balanced output for those interested in a cleaner and an overall better quality sound. Additionally, the device has an easy-to-use volume wheel, as well as physical playback buttons and 2 micro SD card slots for those with a sizable collection of music. The player is built with a full version of Android 5.1, complete with features like Wi-Fi connectivity and the Google Play Store, which results in an MP3 player that is to Android what the iPod Touch is to iOS. Unlike the iPod, however, the Onkyo DP X1A is built for super high quality audio. Speaking of the sound quality, it's an absolute dream. It supports a range of music formats including FLAC, OGG, WAV, MP3, ALAC, and many more. In terms of the hardware, the device has 2 chipsets, one to power the overall device and one to handle the DAC and amplifier, resulting in a noise-free experience. We tested the player with multiple pairs of headphones across multiple price ranges and were stunned with the clarity and exceptional quality of the audio. There's a reason the Onkyo DP X1A sits atop at this list. It's a beast in the portable audio world. A few of the pros on this one is that it has an amazing sound quality Android makes it very easy to use and it comes with a lot of different features, and there are 2 micro SD card slots available, so if you have a lot of music, this would be a great option. The only con I was able to find on this one is that it's a little chunky. And that's it for the top 5 MP3 players. All links to the products mentioned in this video will be in the description down below. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Please leave a like on the video and then I'll see you next time.